When we hear Tesla, what comes to mind are expensive, high quality, Elon Musk, the best. However, the reality is quite different to one. This is because Tesla now has an all-time cheapest car that shocks the market. Stay tuned until the end to learn more about it. Is it possible for electric cars to gain the same popularity as internal combustion engines? You can do this by packing all the technology you can imagine inside them, or by giving them more powerful electric motors. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has another idea to get everyone to ditch gas cars, even though his company makes cars that fall into two of the categories that we have just mentioned. The idea is to make electric cars more affordable. This is why Musk is working on a super cheap car that sells for only $5,000. How will Musk make the $1,000 Tesla work, and what benefits will it offer? In this video, we're going to introduce to you the $5,000 car Musk says will shock the EV industry. There are many advantages to electric cars, but one of the most significant is that they are environmentally friendly. Because pure EVs do not have a tailpipe, they emit no exhaust, which works to reduce local pollution, especially in crowded cities. Additionally, EV drivers can enjoy lower running costs. For an electric car, it costs less than $1.70 to drive 100 miles versus $14 for a petrol car. Generally, electricity is cheaper than gas in most places, and the cost of fuel is more stable, so you spend less on fuel. An electric car is also less expensive to maintain and service than its gas-powered counterpart. The reason is that electric cars wear fewer parts, so you pay fewer visits to the mechanic's workshop because they don't break down as often as ICE cars. Further, EV owners don't ever have to worry about routine maintenance such as oil changes. The advantage of this is that you will always be able to rely on your car at any time. Yet, those aren't the only reasons why everyone should opt for an electric vehicle. The EV simply drives better, and its acceleration is more responsive. Plus, once you start it, it leaves behind no ICE cars in the rearview mirror. In this instance, you are already on your way when the traffic light turns green, so other drivers may be wondering what you're doing. Additionally, EVs typically have a lower center of gravity thanks to the placement of the battery pack, increasing comfort and safety. And these weights are included under the floor by many manufacturers, increasing the car's balance. Further, it is no secret that one of the coolest features of electric cars is their quietness. An EV is much quieter than a gasoline or diesel vehicle. Interestingly, electric vehicles are quite quiet, causing some people to push for artificially created noises to alert other road users. However, they are also great for playing your music and enjoying your alone time. Having founded the most successful EV company, Musk appreciates electric vehicles and wants everyone to own one. Also, he aspires to put an end to environmentally polluting, gas-powered cars and replace them with battery-powered, zero-emission vehicles. In fact, Musk welcomes every electric vehicle, which is why he does not see other electric vehicle manufacturers as competition. Instead, he is focused on winning the race against gasoline cars. However, Musk faces one major obstacle, and that is electric vehicles being significantly more expensive than gas-powered cars, which makes them unaffordable for many potential buyers. This is because Kelley Blue Book reports that the average transaction price for an electric vehicle is $56,437. Further, the price and EV of this vehicle are comparable to that of a mid-range luxury car. And Tesla's Model 3 is the cheapest, starting at $47,000. However, Tesla does not have a problem with selling its cars. Despite this, Musk will find a solution to the high price of electric cars. But before we'll find out what that solution is, what are the reasons for the high price of electric cars? Well, an EV consists of three crucial elements: an electric motor, a battery pack, and the transmission. Battery packs are the most expensive of the three components. It is the battery itself that is one of the main causes of battery electric vehicles' high costs. Then, vehicles powered by batteries currently use lithium ion technology, which has been around for a long time. You've seen lithium ion batteries in your gadgets, such as smartphones, laptops, and tablets. However, when it comes to electric cars, the size and usage cycle differ greatly. Following this, a question that comes to mind would be why lithium ion batteries are so expensive. The reason is that manufacturing these batteries requires expensive materials. For EV batteries to work, rare earth metals like lithium, cobalt, and nickel are needed. Then, to make EV batteries, metals must first be mined and processed, which can be expensive. Moreover, the cost of the battery pack comprises between 30 and 40% of the car's total cost. Automakers find it difficult to achieve parity between EVs and conventional cars due to the complexity of lithium ion battery technology. However, it is not the only factor, since several other factors also contribute to EV's price increase. And the reason for this is that automobile manufacturers invest time and money into research and development of EVs since they are relatively new. From battery pack to the wheels, every component of an electric vehicle must be specifically designed for it. To offset the manufacturing costs, the automobile price goes up. Nevertheless, Musk has a solution to each of these issues, which is why he has announced a $25,000 electric vehicle. While a much cheaper EV is coming, Musk believes that if the price of EVs can be lowered to around that level, people will be more likely to buy them over gas cars. There is a very large market in this segment, so it should not surprise us that Musk wants to get involved. The most important thing is, though, that cheap cars offer practical driving ranges so that buyers do not abandon them too soon. It is important because range anxiety keeps potential buyers away from EVs, which in turn can make them stay away from the purchase. Meanwhile, Tesla's $25,000 Model 2 is a sleek-looking hatchback that has been leaked several times. The car will be produced in China and exported throughout the world, including the United States. Further, a Tesla China exclusive has revealed that all design and testing were completed in China. Once production starts on the Model 2, it will be based on the even cheaper $5,000 car Musk is working on. In this case, we'll examine how Tesla has reduced costs to examine how it could potentially produce even cheaper electric vehicles in the future. Battery prices are still high, but Tesla has unveiled a new lithium ion battery that it says will make them less costly. The company is big when it comes to electric car batteries and does most of its research and developments in-house. This new battery, known as the 4680 battery, is lighter than usual batteries, making it perfect for small cars. The battery weight in any cheap car is going to be lighter. So Musk has figured out on how to do that. He can also slim down the battery pack while still offering a reasonable range since the new battery has a higher energy density. Also, the new battery has been tweaked so that those materials are more cost-effective. With this, Tesla was able to utilize the most abundant raw material among all the alternatives, because some raw materials are rarer. In addition, Tesla's battery manufacturing was simplified and manufacturing costs are reduced since it's quicker and less expensive. It is also important for the rest of the car to be manufactured correctly because the buyer will pay for any costs incurred. Then, there is GigaPress, which allows Tesla to manufacture huge parts by just using one piece, revolutionizing the car manufacturing industry. The chassis of the Model Y, for example, will consist of only two pieces covering the front and rear ends. As a result, Tesla no longer has to deal with 400 individual parts. And there are gigapresses at Tesla that can create the affordable car's chassis in a single piece, resulting in much faster manufacturing. Musk has also considered removing control features from the car as another means to cut costs. In other words, the car is delivered to you without a steering wheel or pedals, and you might wonder, what is the point of having a vehicle without a steering wheel? How do you steer, accelerate, and brake? Musk says you won't have to do anything at all since the car will operate automatically. Further, it will feature Tesla's autopilot system that makes use of cameras to direct the car as it moves. Thus, you can sit back and relax while the car takes you to your destination. Meanwhile, Musk has teased the possibility of a robo-taxi service using this vehicle. With full-scale self-driving, there is going to be a robo-taxi that looks pretty good, but of course, there will also be a version that you could drive. Then, the $5,000 electric car is no different. So, what can you say about it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and thank you for watching. If you would like to receive updates on Elon Musk and his companies, make sure you click the subscribe and bell button.